Hi guys, welcome to this video. So, been working on a new piece of terrain which is inspired by the factories, the two concrete pillars for a factory building. So, this is what I've got. So, two Pringletons, one small, one large, and then glued to a piece of chipboard, 3 layers of chipboard so there's no warpage. Ladders made, I think these are 4 inches high. So these little sections on here are what's going to hold the first layer of the building, the first layer of the factory walkway. So I glued 3 on, 3 all the way around. I didn't do the middles, just so there was looked like a clear passage. This is the ladder, what's going to go on the second layer. But yeah, so what I did, move that out of the way, is this is just 3 layers of chipboard. First layer is just plain flat. I measured across, so where I marked where I wanted myself, so I centered across like that, and then one there, where I wanted it equally. Placed the Pringletons on there so I could get a circle, and then I basically found the radius of that circle to central them, because I couldn't get the Pringleton spot on central. Obviously, with the way you always work, you can get it as central as possible, but then obviously find the centre, find the radius of the Pringleton and draw a correct circle. So I wasn't too far off, I was a little bit off, so centred that back up, cut that out. So the first layer has just got this cut out. Second layer on top of that is just little bits of chipboard that run around the edge here. And then on the same layer as that is the grating, which covers these bits here. Then the final layer, basically I copied the first layer again, but I cut out what I wanted here. Now how I did that was, from the centre of this again, I added an inch to that circle and drew another circle round. So there was I think it was an inch, no, half inch, sorry. I did half inch to that and drew a half inch, and then from each edge, half inch. So I basically had a half inch grid around everything there. Wherever it wasn't filled, put some grating in, placed that, glued it together so the grating is clamped in there. Fences, again 3 layers with just squares cut out, grating in the middle layers, then just, I think it's a 1/4 inch strip just to line the edge so you don't see any joins, and then that's just glued to the outside. You can still see the join lines, but it's not too bad. You won't see the bottom anyway, so that's glued to the outside. And then that, so there's also a ladder on that side as well. And then that, if I can do it with one hand. Hey, there we go. So that slots on there. That's what I mean about these. Those will support. Then what I did is I put the Pringletons back through the holes before I glued it to the base. Before gluing it to the base, put the Pringletons back through these holes so then I can line them up properly, glue them down to the chipboard. And then finally, let's just flip this round. So that's that. And then finally, one last layer just to cover up the tops, which is this. So again, that's just 3 layers, triangles cut out, grade on top, 1/4 inch strip around the edge. Yeah, it's a bit messy in here, so don't worry about that. Then stairs were made with I think it's 1/2 inch or inch, I can't remember, I think it's 1/2 inch gaps, 1/2 inch squares. I drew a 1/2 inch square grid onto a piece of chipboard. Then I draw the lines out where I wanted the stairs, and then this bit here is 2 squares, this bit at the top is 2 squares. 1 square down from each edge, drew the line, cut out 2 of those, and then just blocked in the back and filled the stairs on that. I can't do an in-depth video of how I make this, guys. I'm just, obviously it might not be exactly the same, but I can make a video of something similar. So to make the stairs the way they were, all I did was measure the height from the top of this Pringleton to the height of that, so that should drop, and then the distance from so I made these 2 platforms first with the circles on the bottom so I could centralise them, and then I measured from this one to the edge of this, wherever I wanted this. I know I wanted this stairway gridded in a little bit, so I measured where I wanted it into. So the drop down from there, I think it was 1.5 inches or 3 inches, I can't remember now. And then I measured across, I think that was 3 inches, and then that was 1.5. And basically that was how I worked it. So then every 1/2 inch, I'd do a 1/2 inch grid, and then worked out the stairs from there. It's a lot more complicated than it sounds. It is quite straightforward. And then these stairs, these ladders, sorry, will literally, oops, if you can see, I'm showing you a picture of the table, that will go in there. So that is the whole terrain piece. And I'm not glued anything yet because I want to make sure I want to paint everything properly. But this is going to be the paint scheme. So basically this is base black, then a brown stippling with a mid to heavy silver dry brush all over the top, and then finally snow on the bottom to match the rest of my terrain. But yeah guys, let me know what you think, and leave a comment, leave a like, it's always appreciated. And then if you want me to, I can do a more detailed video of how I made this, or how I made something similar. But yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again next time.